Hey Libra, welcome to the Jezebel Way Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing your love and separation read for the month of April. I wanted to say thank you guys for all of the views and the subscriptions. I appreciate you guys. Full Moon in Aries coming up on April 1st. Powerful, powerful manifestation time. So, if you have a wish, beam it on up. So let's see what's going on for Libra in love, month of April. Oh, your hard work is paying off, Libra. Don't let pride get in your way. That's in reverse, okay? Don't let pride get in your way. And it's a time for healing and a new start is coming. So Libra, it looks like to me you've got a new start coming. But you have to release the expectation of how that new start is going to look. Which could be pride and ego. Don't let that get in your way. You are coming from a time of healing, right? So these two cards here were in the reverse. So I think you've sort of are on your way to releasing those ideas. But remember, the expectation sometimes trips us up. So let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, you're coming out of a time of lack, celebratory time, wish fulfillment time. Your hard work is paying off, and now you're able to reap the benefits of what you've been sowing. So, let's see what's going on. This is moving past something or someone, I gather. Let me see what's going on for Libra in love. Show me Libra's partner. Show me. Okay. 4 of Wands, somebody wants to bring this relationship together with a new start. Boom. New beginnings. This could possibly be marriage. It could be coming together in balancing the love relationship out, victory, moving forward. So that's what your partner wants. Let's see what's going on with you, Libra. Balance, Libra. Okay. 3 different phases, 3 different personalities. You are trying to find balance within yourself, peace and harmony with an idea or an energy of anger, and keeping something bottled up. Okay, that's what it is. Keeping something bottled up. Anger being bottled up. So let's see why. What's the anger being bottled up and why? Okay, so you want to talk about it. You want to talk about these choices that you were given. For some of you, this may be a overcoming some addiction issues. For others of you, this may be making toxic choices when you're in a state of anger. Don't let ego and pride stand in your way. Yeah, so you want to talk about the choices that were made, overcoming toxicity with this lover. But the funny thing about this read, you guys, is a relationship on the bottom. Stuck, reconciliation, enlightenment, new commitment, lovers in the reverse. This feels very cold to me. When I'm reading this, it almost doesn't even feel like a love reading, right? And it also feels like these two people are living separate lives. So if any of that applies to you guys out there, if you're in a relationship that's supposed to be loving and supportive and passionate, and you feel like you're living your roommates, you know, it may be time to move past that. And that's kind of what I see happening here. Enlightenment about a relationship that is run its course here. Commitment is here, but It's almost as if by the time commitment gets here, you don't want it anymore. Whoa. So let's kind of see what that's about. Show me, Libra. Show me this coldness. Show me the Lovers in reverse. Universe, show me what I need to see. You're not on the same page anymore. You're not on equal playing ground anymore. Not on the same page. You're not working together anymore. Deception, heartbreak. Let's see what this Seven of Swords is. So that's what it is. You're not on the same page anymore. So that's why it feels like you're leading separate lives. Somebody doesn't have the courage to tell the truth. I think in part, Libra, this is you to your partner, because a lot of fire energy here too. You to your partner, because you don't want conflict. You don't want defensiveness. You don't want conflict. You just want to move forward and be done. They were too slow to make an offer. They took too long to get it together. And you're here, Libra, telling them, look, you've taken too long to come to this decision. You've taken so long to come to this decision that I'm actually past this now. I'm actually done with this relationship. It's taken you so long. The feeling isn't there anymore. So Libra, I think that's what you're saying to your partner. Look, you took too long, okay? Because you made me feel like I was out of balance. I was angry. I was keeping it to myself. I wasn't able to talk about the things I needed to talk to you about. Too much confusion. So when someone feels like they are running into a brick wall, they quit running into that brick wall, right? When someone feels like the other partner is so obstinate that they are unable to make any sort of headway, any crack in the wall at all, they give up. Okay, people do give up. Even the best of us. Okay, when we feel like we're running into something, an obstacle continually, we do have a tendency to, cut our losses and say, hey, since I keep running into this brick wall, I'm only hurting myself by doing it because I'm making the choice to continue to run into that wall. And you know what? If it's not opening, if I'm not seeing a way through, maybe I'm not supposed to be here. Maybe I'm not supposed to go there. And I feel like that's what you're kind of experiencing, Libra, with your partner. Let's see what the blocks are. It's like black and white. You say it's black, I say it's white. And if I say it's black, you're going to say it's white. It's that kind of obstinance that's just the irritating obstinance because somebody wants to feel so special that they have to disagree with you at every turn. Someone wants to feel so relevant and recognized here in this situation that they have to continually, play the devil's advocate or throw up a wall or, and it's a almost sort of like a personality disorder, right? When someone becomes so obstinate and it's just, they're going to pick the opposite thing, you can almost plan on it. There's some issue there, okay? And I'm not saying everybody has to agree, all I'm saying is that when someone picks the opposite end of what you do all of the time, and there's no really relevant reason for it, it's out of resentment, or if it's out of this person not feeling seen, right? Or maybe they do have a personality disorder, which I'm kind of banking on, but you guys know me. Okay, blocks here. Libra, balance is a block. Truth is a block. I think here, Libra, you are always trying to make something rational, right? You're always trying to make it balanced. Communication, you're the master of communication. You're the master of negotiation. You're the master of the redirect. And it seems like to me, with this moon here, even though it's in the reverse and, everything's out on the table, it seems like your partner doesn't feel like they're relevant, so they have to be obstinate. And they feel as though you rationalize things a little too much, which they haven't seen the other side of Libra, obviously. And it's sort of a power struggle here. And, you're just trying to balance things out, balance things out, balance things out. Your partner here just wants to throw up roadblocks every turn. They just want to throw some tacks in the driveway or something. And that person really probably kind of needs therapy, but they also need to go on and find their purpose, and probably find something to do, because it's just, I get this really irritated feeling, like you've just kind of lost your patience with this person, Libra. I mean, they may have oppositional defiant disorder or whatever, okay? And it's just really getting taxing. And it's taxing to the point where it's this sarcasm welling up in you, Libra. You're just fixing to cut them with a bunch of sarcasm, because you cannot endure it anymore. So I'm feeling a lot of sarcasm, a lot of coldness, a lot of like, I can't even be with you in the same room for 5 minutes because I'm really that resentful of what's happened. You have taken too long to come to the same conclusion that I came to a while back. But while you were fighting me every step of the way, I was moving on down the road. So this is kind of a block here, is that you caught on to their game. You caught on to their game and they don't like it. So, c'est la vie. Let's see what your blocks are, Libra. I think this person is a big block. Let ego and pride stand in your way. You keep on moving. You're past this. You're healing. Don't hold on to this person. This person is unhealed. Okay, that's why this card is in the reverse as being the Two of Cups. You're both making a choice to be together. You're both bringing something to the table, right? You're both on the same page. But in the reverse, you're not. You're out of balance in the relationship and you're not on the same page. Looks like blocks for you are communicating your true desires, Libra. Up here, I see you stifling how you feel. You're trying to make sense of this confusion that this person keeps constantly throwing your way. But the issue is, and the real point is, you will never be able to make sense of it, because as soon as you get, to plan B, oh, no, they're flipping it around on you for some other way, right? It wouldn't matter what side of the fence you were on, it would be the wrong side. And with a person like that, you just cannot win. Ears ringing. So you're stifling a lot of confusion, a lot of feelings of confusion. And you were very confused because you couldn't understand how come this person couldn't meet you eye to eye on things that were very simple and obvious. So communicating your desire, communicating the need for stability, communicating the need for financial stability, communicating the need for family, being in committed relationship. The desires that you want, you're having a hard time communicating. So let's see why. Don't want to create a problem. But I think it's time for you to create a problem, okay? Yeah, you don't want tower moments. You would rather trap yourself than have this conflict here. But I'm saying blow that mother up because, but I'm a Scorpio, okay? I'm just saying. Tower. Sometimes when someone's doing, this person is doing things on purpose because they are unhealed, okay? And it's a game for them. So you know what? Sometimes you have to have the balls to call somebody on their shit. Sometimes you have to have the balls to say, hey, you know what? I know you think you're being slick, but you know what? You're doing this shit on purpose, and it's starting to get on my nerves. So how are we going to solve that problem? You've got to get down to the brass tacks of it, and you cannot allow this person to continually keep you in a stifled state inside, okay? Your block, you need to voice it. So if this is currently happening or if it's happened in the past, keep walking down the road. If this is currently happening and you voice your concerns and you voice, your feelings to this person and they're obstinate and they're, want to do a circle jerk and a word salad and, all of this other stuff, there's nothing else for you to negotiate, Libra. There's nothing else for you to redirect. There's nothing else for you to say except for goodbye. So it looks like to me that's where you're getting so frustrated. You're internalizing it in on yourself when you need to let it out. So let's see what's going on in between the two of you. Now they've come to this conclusion that they want to go down the same path that you are, but you know what? It's a little too late. They played their games a little too long. What's in between the two of you? There's conflict. There's feelings of betrayal, mind games. And Libra, you're just kind of like, you know what? I really kind of wish I was single. I really want to be single. I think that's what your partner, excuse me, was expressing to you for a very long time. I think I just want to be single. You know, maybe I should just be single. Well, maybe you can be single now. See ya. And I think that you were constantly feeling like emotionally you were getting daggers from this person because of the obstinance. So now, Libra, it's a little too late. Too late to apologize, okay? You're going for your balance, transparency, you know, give it to me straight or don't give it to me at all. That's kind of what you're saying here. And you're not having a lot of reciprocation between the two of you. So let's see how they feel about you. Okay, yeah, new opportunity, manipulation. This is mind games right here, people. Mind games, okay? And this is a person who's trying to twist and turn the dialogue to fit themselves, right? I'm not going to present Libra with a new opportunity because I want to manipulate the situation. I want to play mind games. I want to be the one on top. I want to be relevant, right? And I mean, no cups, right? Wands are in the reverse. No love, no fucking. Okay, no money. So what? Why? Anyway, let's see what they're going to do. This feeling of this boiling anger is coming over me when I'm doing these cards for you guys. Yeah, juggling. There could have been an issue of juggling two lovers for some of you out there. Okay, it's not everybody. This, though, is juggling, this constant opposition you're facing, this wall you're running into, right, with this lover. And this only serves because they are about the battle. They're about the confrontation. They're about the conquest. They're about winning at all costs, right? I mean, you can either be right, okay, or you can have a relationship. It's up to you. This person wants to be right, and they will go to any length to win the argument. They will go to any length to be right. So remember, doesn't matter what side of the fence you're on. You know, last week you could have been talking about some sort of controversy, and they were all behind the situation. And then next week when you bring it up again, they're like, oh, no, the story changes and you're in the wrong. You see where I'm going with that? So what they're going to do, I mean, they want to be so relevant and so right that they're willing to go to any lengths. So that's what they're going to do. Petty Town. They are going to be right no matter what. That's what they're going to do in any situation at any time. So just remember that. And I couldn't be at a table with this person for 3 seconds before I'd be like, check. So as irritated as I am just reading the cards. Whew. You patient, Libra. Let's see what they think you're going to do. They think that you're going to cling to them because you have an unhealthy connection to them. They think that you need them. And they think that you're needy. And that you were going to do whatever it takes to continue the relationship. Let's see what their intention is. Okay, oftentimes you may find that this person, in order to maintain control and to limit your perspective on your opportunities, may bring up the past a lot and throw it in your face, Libra. That's what keeps you stuck, keeps you in a state of anxiety, keeps you from moving forward, and keeps them out of commitment. Now they want to commit. Really? Why now? Why, after all of this time now, Libra, does your partner want to be on the same page with you? Think about it. So their intention is to just continue to keep you stunted, maintain control, limit your opportunities by throwing things up in your face that either you may have told them in confidence or past fights that you've had with this person. Let's see what a final outcome is in this situation. It's time to raise that sword up, Libra. Final outcome is they're going to continue to play the same game and hold back from you, to limit their burdens and to ensure that an outcome means that they're not the one rejected. Because remember, their Achilles heel is relevancy. So you want to get their goat? Think about the relevancy that they need from you. And don't give it to them. Easy, simple. No communication. So they're going to be back to their own thing to shut you up, Libra, to shut you down. You need to get away from this person. No. This person has some major issues. Major. Remember, relevancy is key. That's how you're going to shut that down. Do not give them the opportunity for any more relevancy in your world, and they will fade away. But that's a Scorpio thing. Let's see what they want to say to you. Your situation is complicated. I don't feel equipped to handle it. You remember up here where they were going to keep throwing things up in your face about maybe your past or maybe previous arguments that you two have had? That's how they do it. This is so messy and complicated. What does Libra's lover want to say to Libra? They love to make you doubt yourself, Libra. I don't know how to communicate my feelings. It's easier to be silent. Well, that's withholding communication and withholding conversation. And that's a manipulation tactic. But really, what they're saying is, I really want you to be quiet, Libra. That's what I want. I want you to be silent. Past relationships haunt me. So many painful memories. Past relationships haunt Libra too. And who in the world doesn't have them, okay? And they want to put that back up in your face in order to minimize your relevancy to yourself. So I'm going straight to the advice cards on this one, Libra, because for those of you out there that this may be specific to, it's time to move on. It's time to let this person go. I mean, if that's your choice, okay? But the potential is there to totally walk away. And by walking away, you take away their relevancy. Because, you know, if you can't see them, then are they really there? Just an idea. Peace. That's coming out. Peace. Libra needs peace. Don't get caught up, Libra, in what might have been, okay? Sometimes we get caught up in the woulda, coulda, shoulda, right? Well, we fall in love with the potential of a person sometimes instead of seeing them how they really are in present moment, right? So this is what this ego and pride is saying also, that do not let your ego create a reality that does not exist, okay? If they're this way today, they were probably this way yesterday, they're going to be this way tomorrow. My mother used to have a friend, she was a hoot, and she used to say they didn't get that way overnight. And it's no truer words I've ever heard spoken. A person doesn't all of a sudden turn away a certain way. If they are who they are right now, they're going to be that way moving forward. Unless there's some sort of magical intervention, or they see the light, or they start changing. But it's not your job to do that for them. They've got to do that for themselves. So in present moment, how are they? And how do you feel about this relationship? And how do you feel about how they've been treating you? And Libra, listen, close out the cycle, because no matter how many pretty curtains you buy, or fluff pillows you buy, or new living room suits you buy, it's not going to fix this person's attitude. So no offense, but I mean, I'm all about the room looking good, okay? But I'm just saying, sometimes moving the furniture around can make you feel better. But this is saying, don't do that. It is the way it's going to be. The priority in this situation is peace. Changes are coming. You need to focus on alignment with yourself and what you want. Close the cycle out. Do not drag it out any further. All that glitters is not gold. Okay, remember, put that aside. Search yourself. Limit chaos coming into your world by getting in alignment with what you want. You have a deep knowing that this situation is absolutely going nowhere, right? And that you need to speak up and voice yourself. You create the world you want. You can't be moving forward in the future and staying stuck in the past, right? You're going to have to move forward. And listen, it's time to go. If I were you, I would be like doing suicides out of that house. You know, I'd be like out, okay? So I'm just saying, I mean, if you live together, if you don't, but this person just wants to be relevant. So just remember that when you are moving forward toward trying to find a resolution in this situation, no matter what side of the fence you're on, it's the wrong side. So that's what I have for you, Libra, and I will see you guys later.